Hello dear friends, this is Lien and welcome to my practice. For the last couple of weeks, I received a lot of email and questions from many people sent to me. The questions and the requests kind of similar, and most of them is about what was my suggestion on the Qigong form that they should practice, how often they need to practice, how long it takes for them to completely heal. People also asking questions about learning material like DVD, CD, manual, and recommendation for to find a Qigong Master. So thank you friends, thank you for your enthusiastic and willingness to learn so you can completely be healed. I like to start right away to give you a straight answer from my heart. I highly suggest you to practice Qigong every day. It takes a while for your body to get used to the energy and the channel open up, the meridian open up. So it's good to practice every day. It is just kind of like when you go to school every day and do your homework. Because if you skip a week or two, when you come back you have a hard time. So practicing Qigong is similar like that. Another thing that I would like to talk is depend on how your body, what is the reason that you like to practice Qigong. If you only practice Qigong for relaxation and releasing stress, it is a different story. But if you have some health issues like insomnia, diabetes, cancers, or some internal organs illnesses, and then you need to think deeper and have a goal, and it exactly just like when you work, you go to work or you go to school, or if you like to remodel your house, right? You need to have a commitment to save up the money, work very hard to save up the money, and then either you do it yourself or you have a contractor help you. So your body is the same. You might like to have a Qigong Master or a coach to guide you. You might want to take some classes to have formal training. Learning Qigong online is not easy. Several people was asking me, and they say that they saw so many instructors and Qigong Master teach online, and they don't know how to go about that. They was also asking, they have many illnesses or symptoms in the body, such as headache, a low back pain, or a knee pain. And if they follow the instruction online to do one form just to release the head or the neck, and then another form to release the low back, and then another form to release the knee, how much do they need to learn? Isn't that confusion? Honestly, Qigong doesn't work that way. You just need to learn one form, practice well, and be able to heal your whole body from head to toe. That is the beauty of Qigong. Now, I will get back more to that. You have asked about what to go about to find a Qigong Master? And thank you for that question. It is very important that you have a Qigong Master. Somebody that you can count on. When you have a question, you can contact him or her to get the answer. If you need healing, you can connect with him. He also teaches classes and he also have retreat that you can come. And some Qigong Master at a higher level, they might not teach the lower level classes, they only teach the bigger classes, but they have certified instructor to teach you, to train you, and they also have master healers in the office that you can count on for healing. It's good to work with a good reputation Qigong Master. When I say a reputation Qigong Master, what I mean is he have long track record of all of the amazing work that he does, his practice, his healing ability, and endless time meditate and be able to go deep to connect to the universe, and all of the high level spiritual master. Somebody that is so pure, so love, and the heart is so open. They are the good master. And I will give you several names later. And you can just go to their website to check on them to make your own decision. Now, when you found the Qigong Master, you'll be able to find a Qigong form that you like to practice. Most Qigong Master or Qigong school, they do have their own form, one or two, that you can pick and choose. And they also can give you good recommendation to practice. So it's very good to connect with them. I feel that it's good that you practice every day and depend on your goal. If you have some internal illness that needs healing, you could start out maybe half an hour each time. Once or twice a day, and do it every day. And as you get used to the energy, your body starts to open up. You will really enjoy the process, and you just know that you can practice more. Some people might say more time, yes. Yeah, because we do not, Qigong healing, how do we do it? Qigong healing is we cultivate the universal energy. We are healed by the universal energy from the heaven, from the earth. We do not use any needles. We don't use any medication. So it takes commitment to do that. It's almost just like, okay, just somebody have cancer and they decide to go to a medical doctor. The medical doctor order tests and more tests, and then finally he say, okay, you need surgery, you need chemotherapy, you need radiation. All of that are many steps, and you also have to take a lot of medication. So it is a long process, and even after you get done with that, there is a lot more you have to go. It doesn't mean that you can just stop the medication. It is a long process in order for you to get to the other side of the illness. And it causes a lot of side effects. And you don't even know if you could completely heal. See, you don't When you go to the doctor, you don't ask the doctor how long it would take and when you would be completely healed, because he doesn't know. So Qigong, in a way, it's similar like that. How long it takes you to completely heal depends on your willingness to practice. The more you practice, the more your body opens. Blockages and tension respond to the energy, and it will open up and release it. Yeah. So the key is consistently practice. You need to practice active exercise, and you also need to do guided meditation. The guided meditation in Qigong is totally different than the silent meditation. Qigong guided meditation helps to open up the channel, releasing our blockages and tension. Qigong meditation and active exercise also help you to deepen your spiritual practice. Many of my clients, after they are completely healed, they are totally changed with good transformation, almost like a different person. They are calmer, they are happier, they look better, So it is an amazing healing journey, amazing transformation that I have witnessed clients and friends have gone through. When you commit to Qigong practice, I like you to at least to make a commitment of a 100 day. 100 days to practice every day. And then you will start from there. So you can start out with half an hour, and eventually, just say if you have cancer, you can start for half an hour with Qigong active exercise, and then the small universe meditation. And then within a week or 10 days, you can go a little bit higher, twice a day, each day half an hour. The more you practice, the better it is. And some of my clients, they do it 4 or 5 hours a day. And they do it with so much enjoyment, because Qigong active exercise and the small universe meditation really help them to release in their emotion as well as the physical illnesses. I probably best to tell you some of my own experience as far as practicing Qigong and what it takes to heal myself. I've been doing Qigong now for 15 years, a little bit more than 15 years. And I started Qigong looking for help. I was in depression for a long time. Three months after practicing, I feel the improvement, and I continue to practice. 6 months, I feel so much better. And after 1 year of diligently practice every day, I don't even think of how I was. Until one day, I happened to look at some of my photos from the old time. And I just compared those photos with the one that I took recently. And I thought, wow, I look so different. Qigong really changed me. And the journey continued on. After 2 years, I was a happy camper. No more depression. I don't even think of it. I was just happy, and so focused, and continue to practice more and more. So that is the emotion part. The emotion continue to release just like an onion that have many layers of skin. So you just peel one layer after the next. And that is the journey, that is really is the spiritual journey that we are looking for. The second thing that I experienced that was very profound for me was both of my knees. It happened one at a time, but both of my knees have torn meniscus. And they was pretty bad, that to the point that I could not even walk normal. I have to have a cane to support, and I walk very slowly. My doctor recommended that I need to go for surgery. And I told him, I'd rather seek alternative healing first. Guess what? The meniscus grow back. And it just happened. One knee, have the problem, and then probably a few months or a year later, the other knee happened. And they both completely healed without surgery. No needles, no medication. So that was very, very profound for me. I was 3 times have frozen shoulder. The first time was pretty severe, that I could not move my arm. And it just like paralyzed. My arm just stuck to the body. I could not move. First, I tried to do the healing for myself, and I could not release it. I asked the universe for guidance. That is something that I like you to pay attention. Practice to talk to your spiritual master. The spiritual master could be a Jesus, Buddha, One Yin, or somebody that you love and respect. Practice to talk with them, and when you have a question, you can ask for guidance. So the answer was because I have some emotion hanging on. When I knew that, right away I know what it was, and I was supposed to clear that emotion. The minute I cleared the emotion, it didn't take long to clear the frozen shoulder. So after 1 week, I was completely healed. At that time, I was still doing a lot of massage therapies. Massage therapy is very labor intense, and I have to use all of my strength and muscles. Surprisingly, I was able to come back to work with no problem. So you can see the outcome is so profound. And then the second time of the frozen shoulder, it's also pretty intense, but it's not as bad as the first time, And I learned from the first time, so the second time, I was able to heal myself faster. One thing I like you to pay attention. When I say I was able to heal myself faster, how could I heal myself faster when the arm was so blocked, so stuck? How can I do active exercise to release? I could not, because it was very painful. I could not even lay down in bed to sleep, so I slept on the couch with many pillows support. And because I know how to do Qigong healing, so I just use the saw finger, open up the blockages, open up the magnetic field, and pull out blockages and tension and release. And I did this the first few days, 6 hours a day. 6 hours a day. Just keep doing this. And I could feel the release come out like heat wave. And then when my arms start to be able to move a little bit, And that is when I do the active exercise. So to do my own healing and to do the small universe meditation, I was able to heal my frozen shoulder. When I say the experience was very profound, it was truly profound because I have not seen anybody that can release frozen shoulder and completely heal in 7 days. Most people, it took them 6 months, 1 year, 2 years. And that's not even completely healed. It's still some stuff that's hanging on. You know. The second time, again, I am such a believer and I don't want to just do a little bit at a time, so I just did intensely the healing for myself. And then after that, doing Qigong and meditation to heal myself. I also want you to know, it's not just the frozen shoulder or the torn meniscus or depression. When I have a cold, or when I have pneumonia or anything, it takes a while. It's easy to guide somebody to do it, you know, but when you get to your time and you need to heal yourself, it is not easy, but I was supposed to achieve. For me, if I can heal somebody, I need to prove to myself I could heal myself. Yes. When I have a cold or something like that, I practice a lot. And I know most of my Qigong masters and teachers, they are the same way. If they have a cold, they just stood up and they just practice until the cold is over. Yeah. So I know Qigong is very powerful if we make the commitment and stick to that. You know, so if you have some health issue and so far you are not able to release it yourself, or you feel like you are getting better and then it gets worse, and then better and it gets worse, and then there is a reason behind that. You have to consistently practice, practice, practice. Exactly like just when you go to school, when you go to college. You need to study, study, and study until you make it. If you don't make it, you have to retake the course. So, to heal the body, it just works just like we are at work or we are at school. You know, the universe help us and guide us, but we need to achieve the lesson in order for you to completely heal and go to the next level. In many years ago, in China, there was a medicine-less hospital. In that hospital, everybody come for healing. Basically, people from around the world came to that hospital for Qigong healing. That hospital, they don't use needle, they don't use medication. People just practicing Qigong and then also receiving healing session from Qigong Master or healers. Other than that, they have to practice 8 hours a day. So can you imagine to come to a hospital, you there to receive healing, but you also have to practice. Yeah. But I'm telling you, it's worth it, really worth the time you spend. When you connect with yourself and you practice a lot, after a while, all of that anxiety, depression, they just slowly release it now, you know. And that is when profound experiences take place. Now, there is one person asking me this question. She said that she's been practicing Qigong for a long time, about 30 years. But she not completely healed. Her cancer get better but never gone away. And she have seen other people, they are new to Qigong, but they heal very well. My friend, that have a lot to do with how you practice. Qigong active exercise is a movement meditation. So when you practice, you need to go deep in the oneness. In the oneness, everybody heal. If you practice in Qigong, but your mind is wandering somewhere else, if that's the case, I'd rather see you, instead of spend 2 hours standing there to practice Qigong, maybe you just need to spend 45 minutes. 45 minutes or half an hour. Totally go in stillness. Go deep in meditation. That is better than 2 hours or 3 hours practicing Qigong, but your mind is somewhere else. And that is the difference. Now, some of you have told me, you have, all of the learning material, you have taken formal training, level 1, level 2, level 3. But you didn't feel it to get anywhere. And then when we talk further and you say that you did not practice as much as you should do. You see, so you need to be consistent. Consistent is the key. And also when you practice, trust me, you need to have confidence on your practice. Because if you practice in Qigong, but you have doubt in your mind, you wonder if you would be healed. You wonder if this really works. It's almost just like you try to pull wheat out of your garden, but you only pull the wheat out of the top part and the root is still under the ground, and then they grow back again. Okay? And let me tell you this too. Just say inside your house, you dust the furniture. Every few days you dust the furniture. The door, the windows are closed. But somehow, if you just keep dusting for 2 weeks, you can see under the sun, there's layer of dust on the furniture. And our body is exactly like that. We need to continue to practice our practice. Open up the blockages and tension. Clear the meridian so the body can be healed. But if you do it a little bit here and then you skip for a day or 2, or some people even skip that for 6 months, didn't practice, and then you do it again, you have to start all over. So Qigong is just like that. You need to continue to practice. Your practice is just like dusting the furniture, just like pulling out the wheat. Open up the meridian, clearing the organ. Let go of blockages and tension. Another thing I want you to pay attention is, it's good to practice Qigong and then depend on the illness you have, okay? If you have diabetes, you have leukemia, or you have issues with your organs, liver or kidneys or whatever that is, you need to focus on what you eat. You need to, if you don't eat very healthy, now is the time. Focus and have a better diet. The better diet on what you put in your mouth, and also a better diet on what in your thought. Because all of that take a while for transformation to happen. So I hope that this talk have helped you. Now, I like to talk about how to choose the Qigong Master. It's good to be with a high-level Qigong Master that have years of experience. He's very spiritual, his energy is very pure and very loving and compassionate. I have learned with many Qigong Masters, but there are two that I totally respect, and I already taken all of their classes, workshops and retreat that I highly recommend you. They both have similar vision. A healer in every family and the world without pain and suffering. The first one is Master Lien. He is the founder of Spring Forest Qigong. So you can go to his website www.springforestqigong.com to learn about him. And you also can get this book, Born a Healer. It is available on his website or on Amazon. Read this book so you will know this is just like a biography of his life. So you get to know him, you know. And this second person is Qigong Master Robert Penn. He is the founder of Explixer Qigong. He is also quite amazing. At 16 years old, he already meditated in the chamber, in the dark chamber, for 100 days with water fasting, no food to eat, and he became an enlightenment Qigong Master when he was 16 years old. He is quite amazing, very, very powerful master healer. So both of them, I highly recommend. So Robert Penn, The Master Key, Qigong Secrets for Vitality, Love, and Wisdom. And this is Master Lien, Born a Healer. Check out their books and go to their website. Master Robert Penn website is www.robertpeng.com. Okay? So thank you so much for listening. If you have any question, please send me the feedback. I am looking forward to hear from you, and I will see you at the next video. Blessings.